The Premier League title race is on. Yeah, I don't want to hear people telling me it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Listen up. This is exactly the reason why your team will lose at the end of the season, because they have that defeated mentality of thinking, we have time. It's just the beginning. Yeah, we can afford to drop points now. No. Looking back, you are like, oh my goodness, only 2 points missing. If we won that game, if we took it seriously, we were going to win the league this season. So this is exactly how you lose the league, by thinking every game is a marathon and not a sprint. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Take 1 second only to help the channel, and it will be much appreciated. This is my reaction for the Premier League match week 4. Stay tuned until the end. God bless you. Let's go. Let me remind you the result on Saturday, and then we can focus more on the games that happen on Sunday, because I've already made another video for the games on Saturday. Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. Very convincing performance from the Gunners. Bournemouth beat Brighton 2-1. Crystal Palace against Sunderland 0-0. Everton against Aston Villa, another boring 0-0 game. Fulham beat Sunderland beat Leeds United 1-0. Newcastle United beat Wolves 1-0. West Ham got beaten at home against Tottenham Hotspurs 3-0. Brentford against Chelsea was 2-2. Now, on Sunday, we had Burnley lost against Liverpool 1-0. Manchester City beat Manchester United 3-0 in the Manchester Derby. And we're going to get to some details about the Liverpool game and the Manchester Derby game. Okay, people, so let me remind you this game here. Burnley, very unlucky. Until the 85th minute, it was 0-0. And Ugochukwu got a red card. Second yellow, red. He was out. And the last minute, literally, of the game, penalty to Liverpool. And Salah took the penalty and scored. Many people are talking about conspiracy theory where everything needs to be handed to Liverpool and blah blah. But listen, I don't see any injustice in this game. I saw it was a clear penalty. Even Burnley players, they didn't even protest about it. They just knew that the ball, you know, he handled the ball in the box, and that is a penalty. There is nothing you can do about it. So Mohamed Salah scored for Liverpool 1-0, and this is a sign of champions, right? You don't have to play good. You don't have to score 1,000 goals. Sometimes you need a very crappy result like today. You just got a 3-point, literally the last second of the game. So it looks like all the stars are aligned one more time for Liverpool to go and win it. The scary part is Isak wasn't even there. So imagine when Isak start playing for Liverpool, it's gonna be in another level. So let me remind you here, statistics. 81% possession for Liverpool, 19 only for Burnley. Shot 27 for Liverpool, 3 shots only for Burnley. You can go here and read other statistics. Shot on target, 4 for Liverpool, 0 for Burnley. They dominated in every single aspect of the game. What was missing was the goal. And they were going to be very disappointed, Liverpool, if they didn't score that last minute goal, because otherwise Arsenal fans were going to start celebrating the title already as per usual. They were praying and waiting for Liverpool to drop points so they can say, yeah, the league is ours, and start celebrating. And then we know how it goes. The elephant on top of the tree, you know, we are the kings, and then in the end, boom, you are down. All right, let's continue with this second game here between Manchester City and Manchester United. 3-0 to City, the noisy neighbors. Foden scored and Haaland scored 2 goals. Manchester United need to do something about the manager, especially the tactics, the system that they play. Everybody understands. One-dimensional system from Amorim is not helping other players to perform in the top level. The same kind of players, if you give them to another coach, he's gonna get better result for sure. So I mean, the possession wasn't that big of a difference. 55 only for Manchester City. Oh, what I'm talking about. 55 for Manchester United. They had the possession. And that tells you that the philosophy from Pep Guardiola now is about winning. Pep is changing his philosophy. For people who've been copying him for years, you have to think outside the box now. You see, he bought Haaland. Haaland was completely against Pep philosophy. A tall, powerful target man. That is not Pep Guardiola's football. And then this time, Donnarumma. Yeah, you heard it. Donnarumma in the house. Donnarumma can't kick the freaking ball with his feet. Absolutely crap when it comes to distribution from the back. But Pep Guardiola brought him into the team because of his shot-stopping ability. So Pep is changing football again. It's time for people to start copying him and changing football again. So Pep sometimes he's a genius. Haaland came the first season, they won the Champions League. Now Donnarumma is here. Pep finally understood that you can play whatever ball, beautiful tiki-taka from the back. If you can't keep the ball away from your net, we're going to lose. So he's going now more on, winning than playing beautiful and losing. He lost a lot of finals, including the final of the Champions League, where he's going to complicate everything, put people out of positions and all that. But now I think Pep have learned over the years that the result is what counts in the end. Shot 12 for Manchester United, 13 for City, 6 of them on target for Manchester City, 2 of them on target for Manchester United. All this doesn't count. And that Sesko, oh my goodness, is just giving Rasmus Højlund vibes. Sesko is absolutely useless so far, though, because it doesn't mean that he's going to continue that way. Probably he is going to improve in the future, but he looks like he's lost. He doesn't know exactly what he's doing on the pitch. Anyways, do you think that Amorim is going to get sacked by United if they continue this kind of performances? Because there is no hope at all. He got the majority of the players that he wanted. You can't get 100% of the players that you wanted. You got a striker, you got a new goalkeeper, and guess what? he let the goalkeeper out of the team for a Manchester derby. We all know that Bayern is a very bad. He's even worse than Onana in my humble opinion. But you choose him instead of the guy Laurenz that they just bought from Belgium. Throw him out there. He's a freaking goalkeeper. What are you talking about? You are struggling. You can't keep a clean sheet. Your goalkeepers are absolutely useless. And you are playing one of the worst goalkeepers in the league. So what are you doing, Amorim? I just don't get it. Anyways, people, let me remind you very quickly the table. Top of the table, of course, Liverpool. 4 wins. They are perfect. Arsenal are second. They only lost 1 game. Tottenham Hotspurs are third. They also lost 1 game. Bournemouth actually are 4th. They lost 1 game. Chelsea are 5th. They haven't lost anything. So 2 teams only in this league that haven't lost. Chelsea and Liverpool. But Chelsea dropped 2 points the other day. So they drew 2 games. They won 2 games. Let's check on the Manchester United position. Lord have mercy. 14th. Remember, last season, they finished 15th. So, being 14th, that is a big progress for Ruben Amorim, right? Joking, I'm joking. Anyways, relegation. West Ham United, 3 losses, 1 win. Aston Villa, 2 draws, 2 losses. Wolves lost all the games so far. 4 games, 4 losses. Who is going to be the next manager to get sacked? The Wolves manager? I don't think Unai Emery is going to get sacked. The West Ham manager? Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure. Mr. Porter, Graham Porter. And also keep an eye on the Manchester United manager. Listen, at some point they're going to have to pull the trigger because the results are not there and they have quality players in the team.